Hello, 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 and a big and warm welcome to MUSC Red Devils NCR. I have Partby with me, and we are gearing up for the game against Bayern Munchen. हमारा Champions League campaign start हो रहा है आज. There's a lot of negativity. क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा? कहीं हमारे साथ 8-2 ना कर दे, 7-0 ना कर दे, ये वो ना कर दे. पर let's keep all of that to a side and let's welcome Partby. Partby, your thoughts on the game and how you're doing?
Yeah, hi Antriksh. It's good to be back on the channel, and I think it's going to be a good game. Just saw the lineup, and Pelestri is starting, so that is a positive for us. So let's see if he can perform better than Anthony. Let's see if he can use more than one of his feet, and let's see if we can get away with a good result away from home, which hasn't been one of our strongest suits, but one can only hope. So
Absolutely. And
yeah.
what a place it will be to get a result away from home. Matlab, Allianz Arena in the Champions League, we're back after a year ka wait, of course. So there is excitement in the air, but of course we know what's happening here and there at Diego. But so as you said, you're happy to see Pelistri, but
Yeah.
क्या आपको लगता है मतलब पेलिस्ट्री सडनली प्रीमियर लीग में लोग कह रहे हैं मे बी नॉट इन एकदम से चैंपियंस लीग में ही इज ऑन टू द फ्रंट मे बी गर्नाचो और लाइक व्हाट डू यू मेक ऑफ इट
So I think that it doesn't matter how I perceive it, because the fan base is extremely divided right now. So there are going to be people who are going to be hoping for him to do well. There are also going to be people who will be hoping for him to probably flop because that's just how we are right now, man. I mean, you see so much division on Twitter and all these social media platforms, and well, I personally would like to see him succeed. And having a successful game doesn't necessarily mean a goal contribution. It could just mean that you're doing the basics right. You're an academy graduate. You just come into the side. You're playing 1-2s. You're making good passes. You're playing people through. You're letting the fullback overlap you. Or maybe underlap you on certain occasions, and you're just tracking back, doing the basics right, making the manager happy, and cementing your place for the game on the weekend, which is against Burnley, for which Pelestri again could be a good shout. So it's time to just prove himself, and then maybe go on and shine.
Absolutely, and as you said, matlab Bayern ke against at Allianz Arena away, not, some of his glimpses have been pretty promising. But ye keh dena ki he's a finished product would be a dumb statement to make. So as you said, a goal or assist expect karna out of the kid would just be unfair. Although we'd love it, we'd we'd be
Yeah, of
here for
course.
it. So, but हाँ मतलब अगर वो track back करता है, he tracks back the way he has to. He has intensity in pressing and in the defensive transition. इससे ज़्यादा मतलब हम नहीं एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते अभी बंदे से एंड आई थिंक दैट विल बी प्रीटी पिवटल सी बीइंग प्रीटी ऑनेस्ट हमारे पास कोई बॉल का ठेका नहीं होने वाला वी इफ वी गो टू ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड ऑफ कोर्स पॉइंट्स को मद्देनजर ना रखते हुए इफ यू हैव 40% पोजीशन आई वुड बी सरप्राइज्ड मेरे हिसाब से वीड होवर अराउंड दैट 30-35 का मार्क and they'd play
Yeah.
right up our ass into our half. So it's going to be interesting to see. What do you make of the other people? Like, did you expect anything else? Yeah, कुछ changes लगे or whatever.
I think Ten Hag just he sticks with his playing style. He said it. It was pretty clear by his words. I mean, I was reading words from his press conference the other day, and he seems to be very bullish on this transitional play style. And I really
Yeah.
hope it works out for him, because a counter-attacking football, effective as it is, not the most attractive style of football, and b we really do need an identity of ourselves. We need to go into a game and just make the other team wonder कि मतलब कैसे कर रहे हैं, how are they making passes connect, and how are they getting all those goals, how are they able to press relentlessly. So we need that identity desperately. And with the amount of caveats that are surrounding the club right now, with right from, like, some people are just going on Twitter and saying ETH out. So that is you should give the man some time at least. So that is a caveat. That's a huge question mark, on the fans' ability to give the manager some time. Then there is, of course, the issue of fans being divided on the entire back line. Really, some people don't want to see Reguilon. Some people don't want to see Onana. Some people are really, starting to turn on Licha even. And I mean, this we could really do with a good string of results, which is propelled by a playing style which could get defined in the coming few weeks.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let's take up some of the chat. What does the chat think? So Prakash says, "भैया कांड फट रही है." अरे भाई बिल्कुल भाई बिल्कुल फट तो रही है. And there are contrasting moods. एक यहाँ चल रहा है, एक चल रहा है that intuition. पार्थ भाई की throughout these years, throughout since the time Sir Alex has left, मतलब हम इतने
Yeah.
इतने गुड़कोबर, मतलब that'll be an understatement to say that we were that. But we've suddenly had these moments, where we come back. It's not as if we come back and go somewhere. We come back to being shit then, but we still make a comeback for a game or two. So
Yeah.
वो कई बार हुआ है. So there's that intuition. But दूसरी वाली कह रही है कि भाई अगर हम गलती से we go out there, we try to express ourselves. We could see another Liverpoolish happening wherein under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like हम गए थे एनफील्ड पे जाके बॉस करना चाहते थे और बहुत ठीक हो गया था. So Shashank, welcome brother. He says, "Hey guys, yeah, I think irrespective of the media, we as a fan base must stick together and back our manager and players no matter what. Of course, criticism should always be, but in a positive way. Absolutely. And
Absolutely.
as a Sparta mentioned, now some are turning on Licha even, and many of the trusted players. See, pointing out mistakes is fair enough. And I'd love to be mistakes to be pointed out, because I feel as a fan base we are also too थोड़ा वो घोड़े की तरह, मतलब वो लगा दिया और फिर मगवायर मगवायर मैक्टोमिने मगवायर मैक्टोमिने मगवायर मैक्टोमिने. अभी पिछले 5 गेम में उन दोनों का क्या हाथ है जरा बताओ. Nothing, right? So on the field, the players which are playing are the ones who have led us down, at least for those games. So you can criticize, but criticize in a way कि यार he was a bad sell. Martinez needs to be replaced. कौन आएंगे? पप्पा आएंगे तुम्हारे खेलने. There's no one. There's Johnny Evans on the bench. Daniel Gord, Johnny Evans, 3 keepers, Alejandro Garnacho and a few other players जिनकी मुझे spelling भी नहीं आती. That's our bench basically today. They have Delict and Lot, sitting there. So I mean, yeah, scared as hell. ये इनने कान फट रही है को इंग्लिश में लिख दिया. All right. So Kushagra bhai says Ten Hag said Pelistri can match Davies with his dribbling. Ooh, भैया एक धक्का लग गया यार.
Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. I remember
Yep, yep.
when Pelestri was actually when he was unearthed, or when he was discovered rather. I remember reading this a lot, that people started likening him to the likes of Messi. कि मतलब भाई ये तो मतलब काफी इसका center of gravity low है, and that he can dribble, he
Yeah.
can really carry the ball forward. So might have a point there,
I
but
think
we
abhi
should
tak
be
we can
careful about
say the South American connection, the height, and the
it.
probable hairstyle is the only thing that's close to Messi. So, but yeah, Rohit Bhai says, "Welcome, Rohit Bhai. We need Kase." Yup, absolutely, man. Again, Amit Bhai then mimics the thought. He says, "Hey, uska form mein hona is pretty required." Absolutely, and he has been, to be honest, pissed poor abhi tak. Matlab, he has been
Yeah,
going into
very
tackles as
very
if
poor,
he,
very
he
poor.
तो वो पिछले मैच के लिए टैकल कर रहा हो, दैट्स दैट लेट, और यू कुड से अगले मैच के लिए व्हाटएवर. सो उसका फॉर्म में होना एलाइन जरीना, मगर एक लाइक इफ देयर इज वन प्लेयर जो अगर चढ़ गया अपनी गेम पे आ गया एंड दैट कैन एक्चुअली टर्न द गेम फॉर अस. सी ब्रूनो टर्न्स अप, ब्रूनो तो टर्न अप करता ही है, बट ही इज इन दैट पोजीशन कि उसके टर्न ही ऑलवेज नीड्स समवन for him to maybe draw an assist or even a goal. But if Casemiro does well, he can do the offensive side and he can very well do the defensive side. तो अगर वो हो गया तो भैया काफी चीजें सॉर्ट हो जाएगी. Vishal Bhai, welcome. He says, good team selection with whoever was available. Matlab, I think the 11 probably picked themselves except Garnacho and Pelistri, उसमें भी left पे Rashford था, so he wouldn't want to start Garnacho on the right. So Uruguayan Messi. Shashank Bhai comes back and says, true, the media and a lot of dumb shit YouTube channels have nothing to do with Manchester United and are talking about a club so much. That gets them views, clicks, articles, reads, eyes,
उससे
whatever.
मतलब
Go
यूनाइटेड
on.
से उनकी रोजी रोटी चलती है यार, तो वो तो करेंगे ही ऑब्वियसली.
Exactly.
द डे दे
And
स्टॉप
even
राइटिंग अबाउट यूनाइटेड, दे सीज टू बी मीडिया चैनल्स एनीमोर. सो
absolutely. But even Thomas Tuchel said, like, my time in Chelsea, my time in England. If there was one of the things that I learned, that was कि अगर एक सुई भी हिलती है United में, there'll always be much more. Like it'll always be
या
ripped up to shreds and everything. And even Harry Kane said
ऑलवेज.
that कि it's a big club and everything is discussed way more. And I know it back there in England, but they're a big
या
fine club and they'll be fine. So yeah. Kushagra Bhai says, "Chole Bhature band karo Casemiro ke." This is in reference to my statement made 2-3 weeks ago कि भाई और ऐसा लग रहा है कि he's just eating छोले भटूरे just before the kick off भाई. बाकी सब भाड़ में जाए. Champions League nights are back.
यस
Yes, they're
यस
back,
यस.
bro.
फाइनली
Bro, that
फाइनली.
anthem hits hard. इन्होंने पता
द
नहीं
चेरी
इंडिया
ऑन द
एशिया.
टॉप हियर, the cherry on the top here is that Liverpool has Europa League nights back for them. So that is
Absolutely.
that's great,
How
man.
better could life be? How better? बस यही चलता रहे season दर season is what our aspiration is. Although the way they're clicking, I'd not like to go there. But the day they stop talking about United is the day they'll stop being relevant.
Yeah,
Exactly. मतलब
true,
to
true.
be honest, हमें भी relevant वही लोग रख रहे हैं जिस तरीके की हम performances दे रहे हैं. So
that
वो ना हो
that
तो हम
turned
नहीं
that
है.
turned cold very fast.
वही. But so what do you expect if I draw up the lineup of हमारी तो चलो बात हो गई. If I draw up Bayern Munich's lineup, what do you make of it, Parthbhai? So what do you think? How they're going to play, or do you know anything about Bayern or stuff?
Yeah. So basically, Bayern Munich, lot of good players and a lot of dangerous players actually. If you look at that,
Yeah.
the only weak link I see in their lineup is Upamecano. I haven't really seen him making any mistakes or anything like that. It's just that the way people are bashing on him and talking about him online, it just feels like he's having a bit of a rough patch. He's basically become the Maguire of their side. So if Rashford can, target him with his pace, or if Hoyland can just, bully him around, that would be great. But aside from that, it's a pretty solid lineup. I don't see Minje, coming under any sort of pressure. Kimmich is cool as a cucumber. Gnabry, very dangerous. I don't know how Dalo is going to deal with it, but I mean, Dalo did well over the weekend, so that's a plus. Again, like you have Kane and Goretzka and all these great guys. Just a very very well balanced side. So गांड तो फट रही है, बात सही है, but
Mhm. Mhm.
we just need to pull off something like one of those nights that we had in Paris, I guess.
एकदम. So right. So Vishal Bhai says Arsenal वाले Champions League anthem सुन के North London बाकी है. अरे भैया उनको 8 साल हो गए देखते देखते. Time flies so fast. When one you're good and one when you're very shit. Like दोनों समय में
Yeah.
time just fucking flies. It was 8 seasons since they'd been in the Champions League. Copenhagen leading at Galatasaray. I mean मतलब I think Galatasaray के home पे था if I'm not wrong. तो fair enough. ABY
Hmm.
says no, Muller is a blessing. अरे भैया blessing कह लो या म्यूनिक के लिए
Hmm.
blessing in disguise
I
कह लो because no
completely agree.
no 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 guys don't jump the gun. म्यूलर नहीं है क्योंकि उसकी जगह मुसियाला है तो देख लो मतलब बुड्ढा म्यूलर या
हाँ.
यंग मुसियाला. So
Musiala
uh,
is also turning out to be a very good player. I mean, yeah, I watch him sometimes for the Germany internationals, and he's very
so
well capable of just dancing around our entire midfield and running around
Absolutely,
circles
bhai.
around them.
Absolutely. Upamecano has been good this season. मतलब Upamecano, it's like he has been targeted. उसका वो भी था ना Upa Maguire जो एक वो चला था बीच में.
Yeah.
But no, मतलब Upamecano is an athletic beast. मतलब he's a beast of nature. जो एक
Hmm.
चीज उसके साथ हमेशा रहेगी वो होगी उसकी वो चट्टान जैसा शरीर और उसेन बोल्ट वाली पेस. मतलब he's like matlab if
Yeah, he's
Maguire,
rapid.
yeah,
Hmm.
exactly, if Maguire had 34 plus defending and 84 plus pace. But
Yeah.
ये तो चलो इनका आपस का चल रहा है. Muller is a very clever player. Muller is a very he indeed is. मतलब everyone you talk
Indeed.
about, I saw this Alfonso Anthony तो नहीं, Anthony तो basketball, Alfonso Davies का मैंने देखा interview wherein he was saying we see all of these free skillers and techers और ये वो कि यार
Yeah.
ये क्यों नहीं होते footballers and stuff. And Muller को ना dribbling आती है ना उसको इतनी कोई shooting आती है ये वो आती है. But why is he so? It's like the first touch, the footballing intelligence, and the way
Yeah,
his
yeah,
body
yeah.
positioning is and stuff. So all of that
Muller is
jazz, that.
basically Muller is basically like a chess player who has a football glued to his feet. So he's very
There
rightly
you
said,
go.
very clever.
There you go. Pragananda Muller.
Yeah.
So Kushagra bhai says Muller always comes through in big games though. बिल्कुल भाई और मतलब कर देता है वो कांड. Yep, that's why it's a blessing for us at the rate. अगर अब हमारा गोल मुसियाला ने असिस्ट किया फिर ये तुम यहाँ सॉरी आके लिखना सब. Parth, well said, Parth. Yellow, yeah.
Thank you,
Janara, and
Amit bhai.
welcome, brother. Pilistri matchup with Davies would be a tough one, bro. Anyone with Davies would be
The
just such
okay,
a
so
tough matchup.
so one more thing about this is that even if Pelestri somehow manages to run his way past Davies, the thing is that even if Davies is like he's caught out at the half line or something, he's also very rapid, so he can obviously
Exactly.
just track back very quickly. So
See,
that
it's
is
it's
one thing.
it's not going to be about pace or about strength, right? It's either
Yeah.
it's going to be about deceiving, as you said, realize करना कि मेरे पास दो पाँव हैं, भगवान ने दो पाँव दिए,
Hmm.
मैं इधर भी जाएगा उधर भी जाएगा, and we have seen him कि he
Yeah.
can sort of double foot it, like थोड़ी dribbling कर लेता है वो. But before we
Hmm.
go any further, we have the guy with us, which is Paritosh Bhai, but Paritosh Bhai ने BT दे दी. We can't see him on the screen, so let him stay there. But no, so till the time he comes back. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Yes, you
Right.
can. You don't have patience.
अरे भैया यूनाइटेड फैन हूँ, पेशेंस कहाँ से होगी? सो वेलकम
हाँ,
वेलकम
ये भी
पारितोष
है.
भाई, योर थॉट्स ऑन द लाइनअप.
Hello. I haven't seen the lineup. Please give it to me.
Oh damn.
I was just having dinner.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
That's
it's
the
better to
lineup
be
for you.
honest,
So
no? Banana,
basically, yeah,
Lindelof, and
it's the 4-2-3-1 with Pelistri starting at right and
yeah,
Rashford at
it's
left.
fine, I think.
The rest the
This
same.
is the best we could go with.
Yeah, this is the
Martinez
best
is
we could
there.
do. Like just
Uh,
just just take a look at our bench,
no,
by the way. Just take a look at our
not
bench.
even not even like joking or being sarcastic. This is literally the best we can do. So
Oh,
you
absolutely.
can't really do much. This is these are the players we are with right now. We
Oh,
want
absolutely.
some wingers to be back in the side, but they aren't. So we go as we are. We can't really do much about
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So,
Okay, so
back to
guys,
go on,
guys,
Bhavi.
I have a question to ask both of you. Do any of you think that McTominay should have started in place of Ericsson tonight?
I agree.
it.
I agree. I agree.
ना
I
आई डोंट थिंक सो
absolutely
क्योंकि ये करके
go
देखा है.
on.
एक मेरे को लगता है करके देख चुके हैं और एरिक्सन के बिना ना एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट ऑफ द गेम में बिकॉज ऑफ द
Hmm.
लैक ऑफ क्रिएटिविटी हम बहुत जल्दी अंडर प्रेशर आ जाते हैं. उससे
Mhm.
होता क्या है कि द वंस द टीम इज ऑन दी अप ना हमारे हाफ में ही बार बार डोमिनेट कर रहा है उसके बाद टू गेट बैक इनटू द गेम बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. although physicality है मैकटोमिने के पास and he can drive but उतना press resistant नहीं है जितना एरिक्सन है. एरिक्सन
True.
although physically is not that much capable but I think एरिक्सन मतलब हमारी मजबूरी है इस टाइम पे कि हमारे पास ऑप्शंस ही नहीं है. वी नीड
Hmm.
एरिक्सन राइट नाउ. अभी
Right.
मतलब टेक्निकली
Perfect game
अगर
for Amrabat. उसकी पीठ साथ दे दी थी
हाँ
तो.
लेकिन अब
Perfect.
क्या कर सकते हैं. वही है अभी मतलब जैसे मीम्स भी देख रहा हूँ ना मैं इंटरनेट पे अपने दोस्त दोस्त को बोल रहा था कि it's just कि because United is so much the center of everything ना अगर दो तीन
Yeah.
गेम्स खराब होते तो उसके बाद it becomes a running meme. But whoever has seen the games that we have lost, we have not played that bad. कि, oh my God, the season is gone to shits and
Yeah.
now this
Yeah,
team can't recover.
I
So
agree.
it's like, and I know that there are memes again that will get crushed against Bayern and Evo, but I do have faith that these guys will perform better and they have
See.
some kind of plan working. Although, if you look at the Brighton game, if we would have finished our chances in the first half, they wouldn't have been the kind of performance Brighton put up later on
Agreed.
because we
Yeah.
had created a lot of chances. So
Yeah. No.
Hoyland will get inside the box. I hope that Rashford finds in more in this particular game because Rashford by now should have been told by the manager and the management team that okay, it's not 2023 anymore. Uh, the season has gone in which there was no striker for you. Now you have a striker. You play from the left. You can obviously go and shoot, but you also have a great option of Hoyland. So just cross more, put the ball in the final third, and these kind of things. And I hope these are the basic instructions that anybody who watches Manchester United can figure out that should have been passed on. And I do have faith that Eric Ten Hag and the management team would have done the same for Rashford and Hoyland.
Right. So, just before we move forward, if it's possible for all of you, and if you'd like the stream, it'll be a lot of help to us. And also, if you could subscribe to the goddamn channel for us, कर दो भाई. And उसके अलावा, if we get back to the chat, Shashank bhai says, "Sorry भाई, ये मेरी अरे भाई, no यार, मैं मजे ले रहा था. You guys can have a chat in the chat as well, but yeah, हम सबकी तरफ से congratulations on the wedding, guys. Congratulations, big
Yeah,
congratulations on the wedding.
congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
कंग्रेचुलेशंस. आज बाय मिस्टेक पेलिस्ट्री गंदा खेल गया, अपना फैन बेस पगला जाएगा. अरे भैया,
I
उसको इलांगा
agree,
2.0
completely agree.
बोलेंगे.
That's what I was
मतलब
saying. Na,
I आई एम
बहुत
हैप्पी फॉर
डिवाइडेड है फैन
पेलेस्ट्री,
बेस।
बट इतना रिएक्शनरी फैन बेस है ना इस टाइम पे।
हाँ
एक गलत
ट्रू।
गेम तो बोलेंगे, देखा ये देखो इसको बोल रहे थे तुम चांस देने के लिए, ये
अरे
देखो
यही
कैसा खेल
दिक्कत
रहा
है।
है ये।
See, that's the thing. Why is he being overhyped in the first place? That is
अरे वो
for me
अच्छा
a bit of
प्लेयर है यार,
problem.
उसको बड़ी मुश्किल से तो चांस मिल रहा है। 2 साल
या
बेचारा उसको चांस नहीं मिल रहा। अब फाइनली ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ टीम में जगह बन रही है, क्योंकि डियालो नहीं खेल पाएगा, विंगर्स हमारे वैसे ही पता नहीं क्या ही कर रहे हैं। तो अब जाके पेरेस्ट्री को चांस मिले, लेट हिम फकिंग प्ले नो।
भाई,
गर्नाचो के साथ
लेट्स
that's what
होप।
we did
बहुत
with
ज्यादा
Dean
प्रेशर
Henderson.
डाल रहे हैं।
That is what we did with Dean Henderson. हेंडो लाओ, और फिर 2 अच्छे गेम खेले और
अरे
1-2 गलती करी। हेंडो is not good enough. ये is not good enough. वो is not. And that's what we do. एकदम. On a serious note, I hope Rashford, Rasmus, and Pellistri create a connection up front. भैया मतलब, what more would we
मेरे
want?
को पता है,
दोनों हटाओ.
मतलब इट्स वेरी मतलब बहुत ज्यादा मतलब अनपॉपुलर ओपिनियन हो सकता है, या फिर मतलब ऐसा ओपिनियन हो सकता है कि जिसमें लोग बोले कि यार अरे ये क्या डिसरिस्पेक्ट है। बट मेरे को रैशफोर्ड से ज्यादा होप पेलेस्ट्री से है कि वो क्रॉस करेगा हॉलैंड को जाना।
नहीं
पेलेस्ट्री
ये
का
कोई ये
वन ऑन वन प्ले
अनपॉपुलर
ना
ओपिनियन
इज
नहीं है
फार
भाई।
बेटर।
ये तो काफी
अनपॉपुलर
पॉपुलर
ओपिनियन
ओपिनियन
नहीं
बोल रहे
है
हैं।
ये तो
अच्छा
पॉपुलर
मतलब
ओपिनियन
लोग
है।
समझ रहे लोग यही बोल रहे हैं कि यही होने वाला है। चलो ये भी
हाँ,
ठीक
हाँ,
है।
हाँ.
मतलब मेरे को
वही, वही,
लगता है
वही, वही.
रैशफोर्ड फैंस काफी, मतलब मैं बहुत बड़ा रैशफोर्ड फैन हूँ, लेकिन भाई रैशफोर्ड के साथ इशू ये है ना कि उसको मतलब थोड़ा चाहिए कि कोई compete करे। अभी जो
हाँ
compete करने वाले थे वो दोनों का टंटा चल रहा है। एक
हम्म
हमारे यहाँ ऑपोजिट सेक्स को नहीं, पता नहीं ढंग से रख पाते हैं हमारे प्लेयर्स, और एक भाई तो अपने मैनेजर से ही लड़ रहा है, तो क्या कर सकते हैं।
गे राइट विंगर्स चाहिए अपन को अब. गे राइट विंगर्स एकदम. We need गे राइट विंग. So in accordance to the midfield now, Kushagar bhai says दोनों हटाओ, Amrabat लाओ. बिल्कुल. McTominay only passion, vibes, etc., but zero creativity. Agrees with Paritosh bhai there. So now, मतलब ठीक है, fair enough. Like that's the thing. If we have Eriksen now, we need थोड़ा सा एरिक्सन का फिजिकलिटी है, बिकॉज गोरेट्स्का, किमिक, मुसियाला तो चलो आगे जाएगा, कैसेमीरो वुड बी अ मैच फॉर हिम, बट उसके अलावा
अरे
मतलब
इशू यही है पता है, मैकटोमिने अगर हमारे पास फ्रैंकी डियोंग टाइप का प्लेयर होता ना, एक जो प्रेस रेजिस्टेंट बिल्कुल और बॉल स्प्रेइंग, तो मैकटोमिने फेंक दो तुम एक आध प्लेयर पे कि जा लड़, तोड़ दे इनका एक आध मिडफील्डर। लेकिन अपने पास इस टाइप का प्लेयर ही नहीं है, तो अब मजबूरी है कि हमें नहीं कर सकते मैकटोमिने जैसे प्लेयर के साथ स्टार्ट।
Yeah, Jay says winning this game is crucial, but it's on the tougher side. But if we by chance do a miracle, it would do wonders to our team's confidence
या
as well. Watch us drop
एग्जैक्टली
points against Burnley. उसके बाद we need one good performance irrespective of the result. यही बोले जा रहे हैं हम सीजन के स्टार्ट से.
दैट वुड बी टिपिकल ऑफ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड कि बायर्न के अगेंस्ट रिजल्ट निकाल के बर्नली को पॉइंट्स दे देंगे। मतलब
Yeah,
ये बिल्कुल हो
exactly.
सकता है।
रॉबिनहुड यूनाइटेड.
एग्जैक्टली
अपना फैन बेस चेल्सी फैन बेस बन रहा है डे बाय डे. अरे यार, अपने ओनर भी चेल्सी ओनर बन जाए थोड़े थोड़े.
अबे भाई
Salary.
चेल्सी मतलब सबसे बुरा मेरे को यही लग रहा है पता है, यूनाइटेड और चेल्सी को सेम ब्रैकेट में रखना है। मैंने यार वो
Yeah,
2 साल से लगातार खिलाफ खेल रहे हैं चैंपियंस लीग के बाद से, तो ये कैसे
yeah,
कंपेयर कर सकते हो? टुकल के बाद से तो बहुत ही हालत खराब है उन लोगों का।
yeah. विंगर्स लिटरली सब उड़ गए हैं हमारे, सब सब भाई सब. साइडमैन फैंस उतरी. कल न्यू कैसल के प्लेयर्स, साइडमैन पढ़ लिया था पहले. कल न्यू कैसल के प्लेयर्स टिल द एंड वर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट टू गेट गोल्स एंड नो वन वाज लाइक ब्रूनो फिर कि मैं हीरो बनूंगा. सो बेटर थिंग वुड बी इफ ही डज स्टॉप टेकिंग शॉट्स टू बी द हीरो. फेयर इनफ भाई, ये तो मेरा भाई लग रहा है मुझे, ताली दे भाई. मतलब एज फार एज हाउ आई एम कंसर्न, मतलब माय भाई जान है भाई, ब्रूनो अपनी जान है. बट it's
या
really irritating when मतलब you could almost predict, जैसे ही 60-65वां मिनट आता है, he's like ये टीम साली मैं मारता हूँ डैड, और सीधा कीपर को ओनाना को कहता है इधर दे इधर दे इधर दे, और सीधा स्विच करेगा, सीधा 40-40 यार्ड के पासेस लेगा एंड स्टफ.
I
सो
think I think that would change. I think that would change as the goals come in for other players as well. बात यह है कि वो जब एंटर हुई थी ना टीम में, ही वॉज गिवन टू मच फ्रीडम, और उस टाइम जरूरत भी शायद,
ट्रू.
क्योंकि कुछ और ऑप्शंस नहीं थे हमारे पास, आउटलेट्स थे नहीं, क्रिएटिव प्लेयर थे नहीं, और पॉग्बा इंजर्ड रहता था पूरा पूरा सीजन। तो अब क्या उसको दिया कि कर भाई कुछ, और उसने कर भी दिया था, उसने असिस्ट भी किए, गोल भी किए। तो अब क्या उसे लगता है कि ही इज द ओनली क्रिएटिव आउटलेट, और
या
काफी क्रिएटिव है वो। मतलब अगर
बहुत.
केडी भी खुद बोल रहा है कि बहुत मतलब क्रिएटिव मशीन है, तो ऐसा फालतू प्लेयर नहीं है वो जितना उसको कभी कभार स्लैट कर देते हैं। लेकिन होता क्या है ना, व्हेन यू आर लूजिंग यू आर सो यूज्ड टू वॉचिंग द गुड साइड मतलब जो यूरोप टॉप खेल रहे हैं 4-5 साल से, यूनाइटेड नहीं खेल रहा है, ठीक है, उतना अच्छा फुटबॉल। फॉर द पास्ट मतलब 5 years तो बोल सकते हैं शायद है। तो अब उन साइड्स का हमने देखा है कि व्हेन दे आर लूजिंग ना, यू कैन सी द प्लेस बिल्डिंग फट 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 फट। सिटी का गेम देखो तुम, बायर्न का गेम देखो, इवन रियल बारसा बारसा इस सीजन कितना बड़े, कल के गेम में कितना बढ़िया फुटबॉल खेला। और उसका प्राइमरी रीजन जब इवन व्हेन दे फॉल बैक ना, तब उसके बाद भी देयर इज ऑलवेज कि अदर प्लेस ज्वाइन करके प्लेस बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा है। यूनाइटेड के साथ इशू ये लगता है कभी कभार कि मतलब हर कोई चाहता है कि मैं बस बचा लूं टीम को किस तरीके से अभी,
Yeah.
और वो ट्रबल करता है। आई थिंक इट विल चेंज, मतलब हॉयलैंड के आने से काफी चीजें चेंज आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि अब एक वो मिल गया है ना कि यहाँ पे है कोई जो मूवमेंट दिखा रहा है तुम्हें बॉक्स में, जिसको तुम पिन पॉइंट कर सकते हो। मार्शियल अच्छा खेलता था, लेकिन वो अब 5 गेम खेल के 50 गेम इंजर्ड रहेगा तो कैसे चल पाएगा? तो वैसे तो
Yep.
नहीं चल पाएगा। तो
No.
हॉयलैंड के साथ अब आई थिंक थिंग्स विल चेंज। आई होप द विंगर सिचुएशन रिजॉल्व्स फास्ट, क्योंकि वी नीड प्लेयर्स राइट नाउ। अभी इंजरीज वैसी बहुत हो रखी है, अभी क्रिएटिव ऑप्शंस भी खत्म होते जा रहे हैं।
Right. So no Fred, no fun, says Vishal bhai. Jay bhai says we're the biggest club for a reason. तभी चेल्सी की जगह हमारे पीछे पड़े हैं. Fair enough. मतलब वही है, चेल्सी के पीछे क्यों? Let's go United. Welcome Karan bhai.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it's good,
Bellingham
United.
scores again for Madrid. तो बेलिंगम के स्कोर करने की खुशी में ये क्या हो गया? मैं सबको नहीं हटा दिया, माफ करो। या देयर यू गो। बेलिंगम स्कोर करने की खुशी में वी हैव आवर ओन मैच विनर अभिजीत भाई विद अस। हाउ आर यू डूइंग अभिजीत भाई? क्या हाल है आफ्टर लॉन्ग?
या वेरी गुड फैन। बहुत बहुत दिनों से ज्वाइन करना चाहता था, बट ड्यू टू वर्क रिलेटेड इश्यूज थोड़ा सा आई वाज वेरी वेरी बिजी, बट फाइनली
ओके।
सेटल्ड इन द जॉब एंड doing the way you are doing on a video, I'm doing on a real basis now. So
ओहो,
as a football analyst, I'm doing a work in Y Scout, if you know
डैम
the organization. So I
डैम डैम
analyze
डैम।
every second of a football match every day, taking a two matches per day. So it's by quite been little exaggerating, but finally settled in the job. So excited. I was not
The chat is
in a
more
not in,
excited, Abhijit bhai. The chat is more excited. Look at this. Abhijit makes his UCL debut. Abhijit's come back
definitely.
before Anthony.
No, I was just checking. I was chilling out and मैंने मैसेज देखा कि भाई कोई आ रहा है, तो if I would saw the message earlier, then it would be very fun talking to you, Antriksh, everyone, Paritosh bhai, everyone. It was very very amazing. It would be an amazing experience till now, but late cameo I would say. Yes,
बढ़िया
Bayern.
बढ़िया। हाँ, एकदम लास्ट 15 मिनट में आए हो आप कैमियो देने। तो व्हाट डू यू मेक ऑफ इट? लाइक व्हाट डू यू मेक ऑफ पेलिस्ट्रीज इंक्लूजन in the team, and what do you make of the whole team as 11?
Wait, I've not seen any lineup still because I was
अरे भाई
outside.
निकालो
भैया
यार ये
लो भैया,
Santos,
दो बार
यार ये
दो बार
भाई
बिजी
इतनी
है भाई
बेइज्जती नहीं
लोग,
दे सकते। कट
बिजी
कट
है भाई
कट।
लोग। और यूनाइटेड से लोगों का वैसे विश्वास उठाओ, ये लोग बोलते हैं यार देखना पड़ेगा मैच, छोड़ो लाइनअप क्या देखे, एक इंजर्ड
No,
11 तो अपनी हुई रखी है।
राइट।
that
आज
that we are,
यूनाइटेड की प्राइड के साथ ईटीएच का टकला भी शाइन करेगा, says करण भाई। या गो ऑन अभिजीत
I
भाई, सॉरी।
yes, you said pedestrian inclusion. Wow, by finally the days are coming back. I would say a pedestrian, so much enthusiast, so much hardworking guy is coming back, and we need him much more today because Bayern are very 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 tough team. But I am still optimistic. I'm still that guy who is optimistic about United, that something, that 1% chance can be converted to 100%. Because if you see Bayern side, I don't see Tuchel still settled in that in that environment, and he has more expectations, and I don't see him that making that performance. But there are also news I read that Kimmich is out. I think some two or more players out in the lineup of Bayern Munich. So
Muller is also
we
not there, Muller Kimmich दोनों ही नहीं है शायद।
wow. So still they are a strong side. then even the fans, their supports, it's insane. You
हाँ,
if you look at that, all that, but looking at an United perspective, this is the day where you can change the things, turn around. You can start it a new way. You're back at the Champions League. You have motivation. You have something. You have nothing to lose, and it's a fresh
yeah,
start. You would say, okay, we have started the season very dull. We didn't take that expectations. The way things out came in. So it's okay. But looking at now, you look at further what we want to achieve, and even Manuel said the pressure is a lot. Okay, we all know that United is a different thing, big club, everything, but you have to settle in and you have to give a performance, because you have expectation from fans as well as from yourself, and you have to perform. So
yeah.
it's a
Fair
D
enough.
day, and you have to perform.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Kushagra Bhai quotes Paul Scholes on Kane, and he says Paul Scholes said, "Whatever he would have costed, MUFC should have got him." And विशाल भाई का उस पे टिप्पणी है, ये साले एक्सपर्ट्स कभी चुप क्यों नहीं बैठते? So he's got a fair point. मतलब they've got something to say always. कि सारे लगे भी तो Fox, Sky, BN Sport सब में एक आध लगे हुए हैं, तो सबका मतलब जॉब है, उनका भी रोजी रोटी टू इनफैक्ट अभी तक चल रहा है. They're not the modern footballers कि उन्हें ads मिलती रहेगी. They've got to follow their pate with stuff like this. But as I said, Parthway. So let's come to the last sort of round of discussion, which is your predictions. Now you could go with your intuition, or you could go with your brain, which says United are going to get effed. So Parthway, which side do you choose, and what do you think?
My heart is obviously going to choose United, but the intuition says that we would be lucky to get away with a draw, and a draw would be a good result in all honesty, going to the Allianz. So I would go for a 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 sucked all the fun. Paritosh bhai,
Uh, I'd uh, I'd go 2-1 United. I don't know.
2-1 United, 96th minute winner.
Not really. I don't think so. हम लोग मतलब एक गोल लीड चला जाएगा. Then Bayern will come back. और फिर हम एक और will be able to sneak in somehow.
Right, right. Just before we come to Abhijit bhai, Shashank bhai का comment लेते हैं. Lol, Scholes actually thinks that the club had an option to buy Kane, but the thing is the club only had option. कोई उसको बोलना है कि पैसे भी लगते हैं खरीदने के लिए. See, if I just make a quick comment on Kane, मतलब कहना आसान है यहाँ पर बैठ करके कि Kane को खरीद लेना चाहिए था. 100 110 या 100 जितने में भी गया ये बायन में, there was no way Levy was selling for that same amount to an English club. And मेरे हिसाब से उम्र का नहीं, it was more to do with the number of years he had left on his contract.
लीवी
100
लीवी
तो नहीं
लीवी
देने
का
थे
जब
मतलब.
जब ट्रांसफर का था ना, ट्रांसफर का इशू जब हो रहा था, लीवी वाज ऑब्वियसली पुशिंग फॉर 120 प्लस 130 140 है.
एकदम.
लेकिन उसका वो भी क्राइटेरिया था कि he'll ट्राई टू नॉट सेल इट टू एन इंग्लिश क्लब.
Yeah,
और उसमें हो सकता है हैरी केन का भी कि नहीं, लॉयल्टी, स्पर्स और फैंस अब
yeah,
क्या सोचेंगे ये वो. बट लीवी इज अ वेरी श्रूड बिजनेसमैन. उसे पता था कि अगर किसी इंग्लिश क्लब को बेचेगा, इट विल कम टू हॉन्ट हिम बैक. टॉटनहम वैसे
Yeah.
भी उनका चैंपियंस लीग होप्स तो रहता ही नहीं है, तो देयर लाइक कि हाँ फक ना, भेज दो बाहर, जर्मनी ट्रॉफी ऑफी जीतेगा
yeah.
बढ़िया.
इतना क्लब से प्यार है तो प्रोटेस्ट करो अगेंस्ट ग्लेजर्स. मतलब टू बी ऑनेस्ट देयर वाज दिस थिंग, कोई तो बोल रहा था मीडिया में कि these all of these ex players, मतलब ठीक है, रिस्पेक्ट भैया सबको, जो 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 जिसने जो किया, बट फ्रॉम द मोमेंट they've not won this jersey, they've not been an asset, they've been a big fucking liability to us. मतलब इन सब लोगों ने अपने द्वार खुले रखे हैं to come back to MUFC in any which role except Gary Neville, except that guy. Patrice Evra, who was like आधा इधर आधा उधर, थोड़ी मॉडरेट लैंग्वेज में बोलता था, उस तक को एक कोचिंग रोल मिल गया था in MUFC. So all of these guys have kept a door open. Like, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer उनका मसीहा है कि like you can get some paychecks out of United still. Kushagra bhai, I'm just gonna come to you Abhijit bhai, but Kushagra bhai very ruthless.
4-0 बायर्न.
4-0 Bayern भाई साहब. सारे ex players मीडिया के तल्ले हुए हैं सैडली, जहां कंट्रोवर्सी वहां वो 3-2 Bayern MUFC. शिट भाई, ये तो मतलब हार्ट ब्रेक हार्ट ब्रेक हार्ट ब्रेक. उससे
अरे सब
एक दो
जिंक्स
और
करने की
चाहिए, but
कोशिश कर रहे हैं क्या?
let's let's take up Abhijit bhai's prediction before we take a couple more.
I would say Bayern 2-0.
Bayern 2-0.
No
Bayern
chance
2-0.
of
Any
United.
goal scoring predictions? कौन मारेगा? Johnny Evans own goal और दूसरा?
Andre Onana's own goal.
ओए होए 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 आंद्रे ओनाना own goal. Okay.
अरे ये
Karan
डिगेया फैन कहाँ से आ गया? डिगेया फैन कहाँ से आ गया?
You have to be loyal to your
अरे रियल
idol.
बेटिस भेजो भाई इसको, बेटिस भेजो, बेटिस बेटिस जा रहा है ना।
ये वो बैठा है भाई, फॉर्म भर के बैठा है वो प्रधानमंत्री एम्प्लॉयमेंट योजना में.
बोल रहा 10
He
साल
has
पहले रियाल जाने वाला था मैड्रिड, लेकिन रियाल तो अब भी जाऊंगा, बेटिस।
Karan Bhai goes with the exact opposite prediction. He says 2-0 to United.
अरे
In the
बाप
current
रे, बहुत
situation,
ambitious।
draw is actually a win. मतलब कह सकते हैं. अरे Copenhagen has drawn with Gallat. They were losing 2-0 the last time I saw. So क्या हुआ वहां पे वो देखते हैं. ऊपर मगवायर मारेगा says विशाल भाई.
अरे
Uh,
भगवान,
Parth is our tray. Utteri,
अरे
utteri,
बाप रे.
utteri. Parth is our tray, bhai saab. So 5 minutes to the game. मतलब any last thoughts, guys? Any last thoughts before we एकदम भागे और गेम देखें?
What if Pelistri scores a goal?
ठीक है भाई, क्या करें?
मैडनेस,
नाचेंगे.
मैडनेस,
Madness.
मैडनेस।
Absolute
Madness.
madness.
ठीक है
I will
मतलब.
I will take shirt off and I will
और
wear that.
लेकिन अगर वो मारता भी है ना, इट विल बी अ ब्यूटी। ही इज अ वेरी टेक्निकली क्लास प्लेयर, बहुत बढ़िया गोल मारेगा, मजा आ जाएगा। जैसे एवरा मारा था ना, फिर हम हार गए थे। एवरा मारा बैंगर सीधा पोस्ट से लग के अंदर और फिर हार गए।
अभिजीत भाई flex from United stand. अरे भाई, अरे
अरे
भाई,
बाप.
अरे भाई, अरे भाई.
अभी मैं क्या बोलूं?
United stand.
अब हम बोले तो बोले क्या, करे तो करे क्या।
अरे भाई,
Nice, nice, nice,
कहाँ
nice.
से आते हैं ये
So,
लोग?
अरे भाई ये कुछ गजब आइटम है भाई, ये साइडमैन फैंस. ये कुछ गजब
Okay.
आइटम है. So, पार्थोष भाई, पार्थ भाई, any last thoughts?
हाँ भाई, सब सुट्टा मार लो, थोड़ी एंजाइटी कम कर लो, फिर आराम से मैच देखो बस। जीजू
हाँ
जीजिए
भाई.
हम लोग।
पता है, मैं 2 साल से, मतलब 2 साल के, अब तो 10 साल हो गए। लास्ट 2 साल से तो मतलब मैंने कई गेम्स ना अवॉइड किए, कि मतलब मैं सो जाता हूँ, क्योंकि उसके बाद 3 घंटे नींद नहीं आएगी और फिर अगले दिन काम होता है तो अगला दिन खराब हो, इससे अच्छा सो जाओ। सुबह हाईलाइट देख के मूड खराब कर लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं, 1 आध घंटे में एटलीस्ट ये तो हो कि नींद पूरी हो गई।
भाई जब
लेकिन ये
मैंने
वाला
मैच
गेम,
मिस किया ना, तब हमारा कुछ कमबैक हुआ है यार. जब मैंने मैच मिस किया भाई, 75वें मिनट में नींद पड़ गई थी मुझे पीएसजी यूनाइटेड में भाई.
अरे
बहुत कांड, बहुत कांड
गलत
हो
आदमी
जाता
को
है.
ट्रे बोल दिया कुशाग्र ने।
Definitely.
All right, यार, nice stream. To all the people watching again, यार मजा आया तो please, if you could like the video, it really helps us out, tells the algo that we're rocking here. So with that, हम लोग चलते हैं, सुबह मिलते हैं आप लोगों से यार, with the hopeful, positive review of the game. But no matter what, keep supporting United, as we always say, and as difficult as it is. So take care of yourselves. Let's be happy after the game, irrespective of the result. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Cheers.